we always applaud the NBA. They're first in everything. They're very progressive. Adam Silver this, Adam Silver that. They promote their players. Look at this incredible idea for horse. Did you guys watch it?
Oh, yeah.
Jake did. I did not. I was skimmed through one of them on YouTube. I mean, I had zero interest anyway. But I also thought it would be what I said, Trev, is like people who play horse isn't a 100% enjoyment rate when you're playing it. Like there's always like, let's just make this out or pig, not horse. Like, come on, just make one, get this over with. So like, I thought it was set up to be pretty brutal from the start.
I was all about it because in my mind, I'm like, look, we got some older guys, some younger guys. The older guys are going to be doing like half court shots. The younger guys are going to be doing, like, especially Zach LaVine. I'm going to be doing between the legs, 360 windmill dunks, and like it's going to be awesome. They're all going to be in this gym, like they're separate gyms, but like they'll be in a basketball gym somewhere. I thought they'd have cameras set up, so it's kind of like they produce it. It's ESPN in the NBA, in the WNBA. I watched the first one with Trae Young and Chauncey Billups, and I wanted to throw up because it was like watching the Blair Witch Project, but like with like bad Wi-Fi. The cameras were so horrible. Trae Young was playing on a child's basketball net with a broken string hanging down. It was lopsided. It was windy outside. Chauncey Billups had a nice court, but again, like the picture was so. It was the worst thing I've ever seen. We're four dummies right here producing a show, and we absolutely kill them as far as like production value. I don't understand who greenlit that, but I couldn't stand watching it, and it was so disappointing to me because we always do think the NBA is like doing things the right way. They've done it, and this sounded like a good idea, but man, they screwed it up so badly.
Yeah, and I think the finger might not even be at the NBA, Trev. And I know the first part of that speech was, the NBA gets too much love probably. Mostly just juxtaposed to the other commissioners. But I think it's on ESPN. Because ESPN, like you're saying, the production value is zero. I kept saying it looked, I lost John when I was saying it, but it looked like they drew pictures on a napkin, and like those were the images. I mean, it was just pathetic. Like you're saying, I mean, we've been in this for a little bit, and I think you might have called us idiots or something in there, which thank you. But yeah, no, the fact that they didn't either send them like better wireless hookups or they didn't send them an actual video camera.
Here's a really long Ethernet cord, and here's a laptop. Film it on this, hold the laptop. You'll be plugged in.
Like we've seen some guys, I think with you and some guests that have called in, they've used iPads, and we've been like, wow, that iPad camera is actually pretty crispy. Like that's not bad. The fact that they didn't do any of that is pathetic.
Oh, they could have done an iPad, Ethernet into an iPad. You're right.
They could have done so anything instead of what they did. And it's that's the part that's shocking, which again, I don't know if it falls on NBA or ESPN.
I think they felt like, hey, people just want sports, they'll watch anything. And it was like, nah.
Yeah.
Not anything.
And as Trevor mentioned, there was parts of the concept that they totally screwed up. Like if they had Zach LaVine out there, they should have had him versus Aaron Gordon. So if they wanted to do dunks, they could do dunks. If they wanted to do reverse 3-point shots or whatever, they could do it. Instead, it was him versus Paul Pierce, and there was a no dunking rule, and Zach LaVine slapped the backboard on one side and did a reverse layup, and he was against Paul Pierce, who can barely move. And so Paul Pierce like touched the little rubber part under the backboard and then just chucked it up and hit the bottom of the hoop. And he's like, that's a letter, huh? So I mean, it's the concept that they were looking to do something. I mean, I'm going to assume NBA might have made a little queso off of it, but production wise, I'll point the finger at Espen there because it's unwatchable.
It was unwatchable. 100%.
God.
Sorry, I had to go. I had to go off on that because
I appreciate you, King.
I got the juices were flowing a little bit. I said, little sports are on, I don't really ever watch the NBA during the regular season. I don't think really anybody does. It's one of the most pointless regular seasons in all of sports. But I was excited to watch this, and then I turned it on, and immediately I was like, "This is." It was like watching a YouTube video from 2007.
Yeah.
So I'm out.
Out. Trev's out.
Damn.